The sun blazes down on a sleek white Lamborghini as it tears down the highway. Victoria Hastings, a young billionaire, with sharp blue eyes and an even sharper tongue, presses the accelerator harder. She doesn't believe in limits, never has. Music blasts through the speakers, her diamond-studded fingers tapping against the wheel. A smirk plays on her lips, but in an instant everything changes. A truck runs a red light, slamming into her car. At full speed, crunches, glass shatters. The world spins, the Lamborghini skids across the pavement, flipping twice before crashing into a street pole. Silent smoke pain Victoria's vision blurs, she can't move, then footsteps. A shadow looms over her, blocking the sun. A 12-year-old black boy, Malik Carter, kneels beside the wreckage. Ma'am, are you okay? I can help. Victoria's brewous lips part, her breath comes out ragged, then she sees his face and everything in her snaps. Don't touch me, she hisses. Even near death, she refuses his help. Malik flinches, his small hands curling into fists. He could walk away, let her suffer in the mess she made, but instead he makes a choice that will change everything. Ignoring her protest, Malik yanks the twisted car door open. The smell of gasoline fills the air. The car is leaking fuel. If a spark catches, boom. Ma'am, we need to go now, he shouts. Victoria tries to push him away, weak, helpless, but Malik doesn't wait for permission. He grips her arm and drags her out, stumbling under her weight. They barely make it 10 steps before, boom, a fireball erupts behind them. The Lamborghini is gone. The heat slams into them, knocking them to the pavement. The Victoria coughs, her body shaking. She turns her head, staring at the boy who just saved her life for the first time in her privileged existence. She has no words. Victoria wakes up in the hospital. Her assistant Lauren paces at the foot of the bed. You need to see this, Lauren says, handing her a tablet. Victoria squints at the screen. News headlines: flood in Billionaire, racist rescued by black child. Karma, 12-year-old saves Victoria Hastings. She refuses to thank him. Victoria Hastings exposed. Victoria's heart slams against her ribs. Number this isn't happening. She scrolls through the comments. She deserves it. Hope she rots. That kid has a bigger heart than she ever will. Is she even human? Her fingers tremble. She built an empire, controlled industries, but she can't control this. She hates the feeling, and she hates Malik Carter for being the reason behind it. For days, Victoria avoids the media, avoids the shame, but no matter how hard she tries, she can't forget his face, the way he risked everything. She has to know why, so she does what she does best. She tracks him down when her jet black Rolls-Royce pulls up to Malik's rundown neighborhood. She feels like she stepped onto another planet. Trash on the sidewalks, boarded up buildings, kids playing with broken toys. She's never seen this side of the world. And standing in the middle of it, Malik. Victoria steps out immediately. People stop and stare. She's a billionaire, standing in their world in her thousand heels. Malik glances up from his worn-out sketchbook, his expression unimpressed. You're late, he mutters, flipping a page. Victoria blinks. Excuse me, you were going to come. Malik shrugs. People like you always do when it's about your reputation. Victoria's lips pressed together. For the first time, she's the one being judged. She steps closer. I never thanked you. Mick doesn't look up. You don't have to, he says flatly. Her fingers tightened around her purse. I owe you. Mick finally meets her gaze. You don't owe me, you owe them. He gestures to the kids running barefoot on cracked pavement, his world, the one she's ignored. Victoria doesn't like this feeling, the feeling of being small, powerless. For the first time in her life, she realizes money isn't the only power in the world. This boy with nothing to his name has something she never had: humanity, and it terrifies her. Days later, Victoria makes a decision that stuns the world. A breaking news alert flashes across TV screens. Victoria Hastings donates $10 million to undeserved schools. People are skeptical, PR stunned, but then the truth breaks out. She doesn't just write a check, she shows up. She sits in classrooms, listens to teachers, shakes hands with students, and standing at the back of the crowd. Watching her world collide with his is. Malik Carter for the first time he sees her differently, maybe, just maybe people
Can.
change. Weeks later, Malik finds an envelope under his door. Inside, a scholarship, a future, a chance. He looks up at the city skyline, the towering buildings Victoria once ruled over with cold indifference. Now, they don't seem so far away, because sometimes true power isn't about money, it's about choosing to be better. Would you help someone who despises you? Drop your thoughts in the comments.